And back once again in Los Angeles, California, CPW is back with We're Still Going. We're just doing special events, like one-off shows, so We're Still Going can't believe we're still here. First backstage incident. The backstage incidents take over more than the actual show at this point. B-Boy and The Miz. B-Boy was antagonizing The Miz so much the fight broke out and had to be pulled apart. Stern warning, nothing happened. Daisy Hayes got into a heated argument with a fan outside and had to be restrained before she made things physical as a player. Stern warning. And Rain was brought before the wrestlers' court, accused of being an hour late to pick up her assigned travel partner. The judge, SDR, found her guilty and sentenced her to pay for her travel partner's meals for the next 3 shows. Rain has the mercenary personality and is currently pleased. And had a small positive impact. So, Sarah Del Rey coming in has already proven worth it. We're supposed to have 166 fans here today. And we have already pre-booked it yet again. So we're going to open with Heretic versus Johnny Curtis in 10 minutes. We are then following it with Candice LeRae and SDR in SDR's in-ring debut. We are then having yet the annoying Miz come out. And our main event is Jack Evans and B-Boy. We have no announcers as per usual. So let's get into the show. I think everything looks correct. The opening match in a bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Johnny Curtis defeated Heretic in 9:40 with a slingshot leg drop. Heretic had a 20, Johnny Curtis 19. The match got the short to a strong start and it got the crowd hotter. So Johnny Curtis is someone we're looking to do something with her. He's built, should be able to do a lot of, he's pretty good in the ring. He just needs to kind of put it all together, and we're here to help him do that. Once he gets it all together, we should have a pretty good start on our hands. Heretic is a high-flying, mysterious, half-paint face guy who's just kind of around. He puts good matches on. We'll see how he develops. On to the next match. In a decent match, SDR defeated Candice LeRae in 14:47 with Royal Butterfly. Candice LeRae got a 15, Sarah Del Rey got 37. Sarah Del Rey debuted her Driven gimmick. It has got an initial rating of great. This match got the crowd hotter. Gives some, despite being a great gimmick, she gets a few cons for it. But a 37, it's better than the majority of our roster so far, so it's a really good pickup there. Sarah Del Rey, obviously one of the better indie wrestlers of the late 2000s. Extremely good, currently a coach, chilling in WWE in real life. Her and Candice LeRae, and she's, as shown before, she was great in Wrestler's Court, so overall great pickup. So the next segment is The Miz comes out claiming he's the biggest star of the show and he can't believe he's not been booked. He is the #1 star in CPW and they've not even put him on the show, so he doesn't know why any of the fans have even bothered to turn up. JTG interrupts, saying that for someone who runs his mouth, you struggle to back it up in the ring. And then they come face to face before Jack Evans comes out, and Jack Evans is like, "You two clowns need to get out of the ring. I have a match, and I'm going to show you both what the #1 star around here looks like." So that just kind of sets up this little, as shown here, The Miz versus JTG versus Evans, all looking to be the next #1 contender, all looking to establish themselves, and that's kind of what this segment helps achieve. It kind of gets the Miz and JTG into their little rivalry. Evans is just wanting to get his match on the show. He's sick of these two running their mouths. And segment 30, it's pretty good. The main event does really well. And about that, had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Jack Evans defeated B-Boy with a corkscrew moonsault. B-Boy got 37 and Jack Evans 41. So Jack Evans is obviously extremely talented. He just has the wrestling IQ of someone who's never stepped foot in a ring at this point. He has about 28 psychology. It's a really big issue. But when we can partner him with someone who's got enough psychology to, you know, kind of push him on a bit, he's extremely good. So that got 34, one of our better shows, increased our pop again. So we're going to go to who needs complimenting. B-Boy. We haven't really used that many people on this show. Bob Eaton can get that. And The Miz. Try and keep him happy. But yeah, that's another pretty damn good show at this point. 34. Sarah Del Rey had a great debut. Oh, we have risen to Tiny. So I was going to go check out the old size.
Hold up! Wait a minute! Something ain't right.
We've gone up to 17. I think we were on 15 before that. Yeah, we were on 15. So we've gone to Tiny now. Does that mean we're going to have production issues? It doesn't. We have no production issues. If we go to production, all our rivals are around the same as us. We're actually better in 2 different ones, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So we're doing really well at the minute. Risen to Tiny. We're going to have to look to get Kenny King back on the show as soon as possible. We'll do a quick rundown of everyone's popularity so people can see the progress they're making. Everyone's going up slowly. People like Eddie Edwards and Heretic, they go up around about 1 a show. Jack Evans has gone up quite a bit since joining, I think. Yeah, he's gone up in the southwest. What is he here? Starts at 13. He's gone up to 18. JTG. We're just trying to get people involved as much as possible. Our champ Kenny King has gone up from 10 to 21, I think. Yeah, 10 to 21. So we're doing pretty well. Quick run through of everyone else. Shannon Ballard's popularity keeps going up because they're working other California independents. But overall, the shows are going well, and we'll see you next time at Bring 'Em Out 4. And welcome to CPW Bring 'Em Out 4. We are in LA as per usual. We have pre-booked only a little bit, well, 3/4 of the show, 2/3 if you're actually smart, unlike me.
Are you stupid or something?
We have more backstage incidents, which is the highlight of these episodes. We have Heretic, his heated argument with a fan outside. He had to be restrained before things got physical. We'll give him a stern warning, and I feel like every stern warning I give, like in the back, the boys are like, they get a stern warning, and then they all go laugh between themselves. Because at this point, it does nothing. Melina Perez turned up late, stern warning, it actually went well. Melina Perez is happy she got a stern warning too. Questionable. And Sarah Del Rey is still doing great work as our Wrestlers Court judge. Daisy Hayes was brought before the Wrestlers Court, accused of not paying attention during a locker room meeting. The judge, SDR, found her guilty and sentenced her to buy a crate of beer for the boys and gals of the locker room. This incident had a small positive impact upon Daisy Hayes, so that's good. We're going to add our pre-booking matches. We're going to open with our tag match, Jack Evans and The Miz versus JTG and B-Boy. We're going to have JTG win. We are then going to have the SDR versus Daisy Hayes match. And after the result, SDR wants the match restarted. And we can have Daisy Hayes selling. And what we're going to try and do quickly is we're going to try and find someone. Active wrestler male to answer Kenny King's open challenge. So let's get into this show. Honky Tonk Man is unhappy. We need a storytelling match, actually. The storytelling match is going to be the opening match. I feel like, actually, we're going to switch these main events around. I'm going to have that open the show. And we'll do this as the storytelling match. Yeah, he's unhappy. He'll get over it. And this can be regular. So, quick move around to the card last second. And we're good to go. Quick check there. Yep. So, Kenny King storms out at the start of the show. And he said, let's get this over with. I'm contractually obliged to be here. So we're going to continue our Kenny King Open Challenge, but I'm starting the show this week so I can get off as soon as possible so I don't have to look at any more of you fans. And out comes the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man, somehow, some way, you got an awful gimmick, brilliant. Comes out and just doing these kind of general shindig stuff. And the match gets to 22. I'm so glad I changed it from the main event. Decent reaction, but terrible wrestling. Kenny King defeated the Honky Tonk Man to get number 5 of his CPW World title. As soon as Honky Tonk Man said he was very unhappy, he was going to phone it in. So, it is what it is, but this should boost Kenny King's popularity. So that's pretty good overall. A decent match. Daisy Hayes defeated SDR with a fast roll-up. Daisy Hayes 23, SDR 39. It continued our Hayes versus SDR storyline. So what's going on here is this match is like going fast. They're both very solid wrestlers. And then they get to start doing like roll up after roll up after roll up exchanges, like technical mat-based roll-ups. And it ends up with Daisy Hayes stacks SDR on her shoulders, trapped, and she can't kick out. But she believes she kicks out right before 3, and she's beside herself. SDR then grabs the microphone, demands Daisy Hayes gets back in, demands the referee admit she was wrong, and she needs to restart the match. And then she's just going insane in the ring, while Daisy Hayes, selling on the ramp, is slowly walking away, just kind of like got a smirk on her face knowing she's pulled one over on SDR. And then the main event gets a 35 in a decent match. JTG and B-Boy defeated Jack Evans and The Miz. JTG pinned The Miz with a box cutter. The Miz got 20, Jack Evans 49, B-Boy 35, and JTG 20. This gained heat and advanced the segment. So we're gonna maybe do JTG versus Kenny King after this, but it's not going to be a good match, which kind of saddens me. But it will still be better than what we've got currently, and we can kind of work with it. So I think that's the plan going forward. It might be bragging rights. We'll see. We may on the fly change what we want to do with this story. Well, it's eventually more than likely going to end in a triple threat or a 4-way match. And yeah, so let's finish the show. We got 35 as our first show as a tiny promotion. We are going to give praise to Kenny King, Jack Evans, and Sarah Del Rey. They all put on pretty good performances. We need to get the belt off King, I think, at this point, but I also want to build him up to the point where he can defend it. I'm sorry if you can hear a dog barking. I think my next door's dog is just going on a mad one. So yeah, our size has not gone up. We're still at 17. We're up to 7 in the Mid-South, 5 in the Northwest. We're doing pretty good overall. Our next show is Bring 'Em Out 5. That's a lie. We still need to add another show in for next month. But other than that, we're doing pretty well. So we'll catch you again in the future, and goodbye.